Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Baking Biker. Welcome to our 2023 Spain and Portugal motorcycle trip with IMTBikes. Today we're leaving Toledo and we're headed to Cuenca. So let's ride. Good morning, everyone, and we are leaving Toledo today and headed to Cuenca. Should be a beautiful day. Right now we have partly cloudy skies. And this is Toledo. So yes, we're under cloudy skies, low 60s right now. And the temperature should be in the mid 80s when we get to Cuenca. We had a really nice visit here yesterday, walking around Toledo. This church on my left, this is a fascinating church. They have these chains up there. Church of San Juan de los Reyes was founded by King Ferdinand II and Queen Isabella. Construction began in 1477 and was completed in 1504. If you look up, you'll see chains and shackles dangling on the facade of the church. They were once worn by Christian prisoners that were liberated from Muslim Granada during the 1492 Reconquista. They were put there to symbolize the victory of the Christians in the 10-year-long Granada campaign.
Ooh, I can't look up, but the 360 will be able to do that.
Yeah, Rick's got his 360 camera on. But it's really nice staying in the walled city. Everything is like, at the most, 10-minute walk. Maybe 15 is really slow.
Yeah, a strenuous 10-minute walk.
It is. You're going up and down, up and down, up and down. So a great city to come visit. I definitely highly recommend coming to Toledo. It used to be the capital of Spain. And really had a nice exploration yesterday. Really nice dinner with two of our motorcycle amigos. You know, we found that if you want to find where all the locals are going, you just go where the beer is, especially the craft beer.
The craft beer, yeah.
The craft beer. Because when we got there, it opened at 7. It was, you know, there's a few tables there. But by 8 o'clock, it was packed. So before we leave Toledo, Martine said we were going to just kind of ride around the city. So we have a nice view of the city as we leave. Now, I don't know if they're olive trees, but all these groves of trees, and if they're olive trees or are they almond trees. I'm not familiar with what almond trees look like. I think they're olive trees. not sure. Because I know somewhere they have a lot of almond trees too, because they have marzipan. And marzipan is made with almond meal. And Toledo is known for its marzipan de Toledo. Look at this view. Just come around a corner and wow. We've had some really fantastic views on this trip. The roads have been great. The routes have been fantastic. You get some really tight, twisty areas, go along the rivers. You get nice turns like this, not quite so twisty. A few hairpins in there. And then some sweepers, a good variety. You come into these beautiful little towns.
Molinos de Consuegra.
This is quite the agricultural area. We have groves of trees, we've had vineyards, we've had what look like hay fields, and then some other crop. And now vineyards on my right, it looks like, I think, by how the plants are growing. Not quite sure. And then we'll have a hay field, which I think is on my left. And it looks like more vineyards on my right and left. But we've gone through groves of trees and some other low-growing plants. So quite the agricultural area here outside of Toledo. We're kind of southwest of Toledo. And we're going to get parked and have our first break of the morning. There's the windmills up on the hill. And that's where we're headed, up to those windmills. So I have Scott here, and he owns IMTBikes. And Scott, by the way, we've been having a fantastic ride.
Kathy.
The routes have been great, the food wonderful, and those hotels are fantastic. So along the way to Jarandilla de la Vera,
Good.
hope I got that
You did.
pronounced right, there were these signs that had garganta on it,
Correct.
and garganta meant throat. So
Correct.
I was wondering, so throat of what? What were they talking about, those signs?
Okay, Kathy, in the region of La Vera, which is Jarandilla, Losar, Madrigal, there's about 5 towns in the Vera Valley. Garganta means throat in Spanish, but only in this region it means river. And it's the water that comes down off the mountains and forms the rivers, and these are called gargantas. But it's only this part of Spain. It's no other part of Spain or any other part of Latin America where they speak Spanish. It's just right there in this region.
Okay, wow, that's good to know, because I kept on seeing these signs and I thought, so the throat? So it's kind of like to us in the U.S., like a ravine coming down.
Sure, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly
Well, good to
right.
know. Well, anyway, thank you, Scott.
My
Having a
pleasure.
great time, really enjoying
Thank you so much.
IMTBikes, and hopefully we get to do some more of these
I hope so.
tours.
Love to ride with you more.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
Kathy.
you. People love waving at us. What a great viewpoint. Look down into the valley as far as the eye can see. All the windmills, the castle. We didn't walk over to the castle. At least I didn't walk over to the castle.
No, I didn't bother. It's like...
Oh, just got hit by a bug and my sunglasses.
Oh, yeah, poor girl.
I know. That's okay. It didn't leave its mark. It was a glancing blow.
Good.
The bug did not leave a mark. Just a beautiful view. I mean, wow, look at that. I should say, look at that. Just as far as the eye can see, this big valley. And in front of the pack here, right behind that car, is Martin. And he's a great guide. He's been doing this for over 25 years. And he does a great job. Make sure he takes care of his customers. Make sure we're well taken care of. And that if we need anything, he's right there for us. He leads a good group. He always tells us where we're going. Every night we have a talk. He explains tomorrow's route, you know, what's going on the next day. He gives us our route for the next day. We already have all of our routes. Rick has it on a GPS unit, and also we have a written version of the routes. Look at this rock. Wow.
Here comes the car.
Well, he's kind of stopped. Just right through the rocks, the narrow rocks. And yeah, this road is really only built for one vehicle at a time. Yeah, monument.
This is where we
Oh,
stopped.
this is our roundabout.
Yeah.
He said we're going up to the top to the roundabout. Wow, look at that. Well, that was a great viewpoint of Cuenca. Oh my goodness. And the monument there, as you can see from my picture, it's really tall. And it'll be illuminated tonight. We'll be able to see it from our Parador. Yes, we're going to stay at our last Parador here in Spain. So what a beautiful ride up this hill. It's a national park here. And it's a very narrow road, but our guide Martin says really no one really knows that you can come up here on the road and get some great panoramic views of Cuenca. So now we're going to head down back down the hill, out of the park, and over to our Parador. We made it here to Cuenca, and it was another beautiful day, beautiful ride. Just really enjoy all of our rides we've had so far with IMTBikes. It's just been outstanding routes. The roads are great, and the views and the sightseeing that we get to do is just fantastic. In fact, behind us, okay, so those were built in the 15th century. Those are houses, and they're built right on the cliff, and then they have their terraces overhang the cliff. So they're quite something. In fact, a lot of these structures here are built right on the cliff. Anyway, that's enough talking. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and remember to hit that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. So, and this is our last night in a hill town and a parador. So tomorrow, you'll just have to wait till tomorrow to see where we go. But this is our last hill town and last parador here in Spain. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching. Now that we've seen the town, walked around, got off the bikes, it's time for dinner. And then we'll do a evening walk stroll with our guide, Martine.